Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be working mostly on my own because Ricky's not here, and we've got some more work to do on the Allegro, so let's get into it. So that's it, back door and area all welded up, obviously from the last video. I don't think I need to concentrate any more time on that for the time being regarding the welding. So the next stop bit I want to move on to, obviously, is this front door. Basically, all this outer skin here is holed, so I'll be cutting that out. I'll be putting in another little patch there. Now, obviously, you can see here there's been a previous repair. Not sure what I want to do with that. I'm not sure that Ricky has says to leave in, and we will just skim some more filler over the top of that. Obviously there's a good build-up of filler there, and obviously we can blend that in. Not sure what I want to do with this, whether I want to cut it out or what, I don't know. But we'll see how things go. This is all just coming along now. As I see bits, I'm just kind of just like, right, let's just do that. So let's have a look inside the front door. Oh yeah, it's got good opening there. Okay. So there's a lot of scabbiness going on here. There's a bit of filler there. Not sure if it's filler or seam sealer, but we'll dress that up anyway and see how bad it is. Obviously this corner here, although it's holed, it hasn't gone through into the inner structure of the door, so it will just be that part of the skin that I will replace. Yeah, and further down here, obviously there's nothing left there, so that will tuck under, so we'll dress all that up as well. Another little hole here. Personally I'd leave that and put a grommet in it, but no, let's repair it. Just a case of cutting that bit out there, welded in another section. Hopefully we can get that done today. Get that done today and get that done today. I'm not sure what I'm doing with that. Probably going to cut it out. We'll have a look. We'll see what happens. So, yeah, it's just a case of let's crack on. So, obviously, I haven't got the tripod or anything like that, so there'll be no time lapse. So this will probably be a quick video, and it will be just like I'm working at home. As I do bits, I'll record them, but obviously there won't be anything of me working as such. So, right, stay tuned and let's get the grinder out. Let's crack on. So we're straight out with the grinder, and I've cut out a little section of the door there that we've gone through, and here you can see what is left of it there. It's very holy. So basically the rusty bits that we could see, it hadn't gone through as such because that's the inner skin there, but the outer skin, as you can see, are gone. So use this, traced it onto some metal, and now we have the new section there. If it's going to stay there, maybe not. I'll have to get some magnets on that, so anyway, as you can see there, that fits in nicely. So let's go and get some magnets and we can see what it looks like. So that's with the magnet holding into place. Probably just need to take a little bit more off that, because we do need around about 1 millimetre of gap around there, because when you weld it together, you do get a little bit of if it's too tight, it will try and press out as the metal cools down, and so we don't want to put too much heat into the door because it is quite wobbly. And I have noticed on the back door, you can see here, there's a little bit of bulging going on around here, and that was where I put the new metal in, and obviously I didn't leave enough gap. So what I'm going to have to do to repair that is put the grinder down it again and actually open it back up and obviously push the door back in, because that is really solid and it won't actually push in or hammer in. So I am going to have to basically just put the grinder through it, push it all back into place, and then weld it up, but weld it so that I don't put too much heat into the door and distort it. So yeah, that's the little repair I need to do. It's lessons learned as you go along, and you watch other YouTube videos and you think, that's where I made a mistake. So I'll do the same here. I'll make sure I just take a little bit more off there, so I've got a gap, so it's not too tight. So yeah, let's get this welded, let's get this dressed up, let's get it welded in, get it flashback off, linished off, and we'll just carry on along the rest of the way of the door. Again, I don't want to go weld. I'll be just putting too much heat into the door, and I don't want to do that. So it's just been like, do this little bit, do that little bit, and keep it all nice and straight as we go along, hopefully. Don't know what's going to happen when I get to there, but we'll figure it out. So just a little bit of progress footage. As you can see, it's tacked into place, and I've just linished off the welds there, just to give myself a little bit of a guideline of where I need to fill the rest of it in. So again, still a little bit warm from the linishing off, but it should be okay just to plonk in there few little welds, and obviously just make sure I keep this edge nice and straight. It is a little bit curved. I mean, that's most of it's the door anyway, because it's quite badly distorted, but yeah. So let's get this patch finished off, welded up and linished back off, and then we can move on to the next bit. And there we go, that's a new piece of metal all into place. Seems nice and straight on the edge of the door there. So yeah, as per the rest of the repairs, skimmer filler, flatten off, job done. Right, so let's move along, and we'll come to this little bit here where it's all rotted away. Again, I think I'll just do the same thing, cut the metal out, dress all this up. There is a lot of sorry, camera, there is a lot of filler under there, so whether it's filler or seam sealer, I'm not sure. So we'll get the Y wheel on it, we'll get that off, and we'll have a look, see what's going on. Yeah, looks good fun, doesn't it? So yeah, let's cut that out as well, and then see how we get along down here. Right, okay, executive decision. I think the best thing I can do is chop it out from here right the way down to this repair here, I think. Reason why is most of that inner door where the lip is supposed to curl under is mostly filler. Not sure if the camera's picking this up, but there's hardly any inner door there anyway, so I think the best thing I can do is basically chop the bleeding lot out, and if I leave enough metal that I can curve back in and try as I might weld up to here right in the corner, there should be enough material there. So yeah, the more I dig into this, the more I'm finding. Yeah, and this was supposed to be, a quick tart up, but it's we're going into a full-blown restoration here. Yeah, I'm gonna mark this out, try and use a straight edge, I think, and do a nice straight line, so I'll get a nice clean cut. Yeah, okay, let's crack on. So that's that strip of metal from the bottom of the door cut out the way, and I have actually found some inner door that doesn't look too bad at all. So I think I'll just get the get this linished off, clean all this back up, It feels very waxy, to be fair. Yeah, so hopefully now I can basically cut a new strip, weld that in, and see what I can do with that there, because that's sticking out quite bad. So hopefully it'll just be a case of tapping it back in and getting it to line up somehow and try and get it uniform. Yeah, that's better than I thought. So I don't know what's going on the inside of the door then. So whether it's just been filled over to make it look pretty. Yeah, it is there. So I thought that was the outer skin, but it isn't. Sorry about the camera angle there. But yeah, I really thought that was the outer skin, but it's not. So I don't know. Has the door been repaired several times before? I haven't got a clue, but at least I've got something there to spot weld to on the other side, which is good. Then obviously with the door, are the door cards off? Yeah, the door cards are off. So later on, before we put that in, we can get some seam sealant in there and hopefully get some wax oil or something inside there as well. So basically I'll just take this piece of metal now. Yeah, that's quite bad, isn't it, really? I think what it is, there was nothing, hardly any lip coming over the other side. Yeah, that's quite bad. Fair enough. It'll be a nicer repair to do now, because it's rather than doing little tiny bits, it just seems more easier just to do one complete long one. I am going to trim that back a little bit more. I mean, that's the repair that Ricky had done, so I'm just going to take that back a little bit more, just so I've got a nice edge to weld up on. Yeah, and just straighten that back in a little bit as well. So right, let's cut some metal up, trim that off, cut some metal up, and let's get it welded in. So that's a new section of metal there, just dressed up slightly, and hopefully now should be able to get that welded in place. Obviously a little bit tricky trying to get that fold, trying to get it just right, but seems to be okay. It's not too bad. And obviously then I've not actually completely folded it back, because I want to be able to do that as I go along and hammer it around and tack weld it there. So yeah, so I'm just going to get this tack welded in place, I think. So I've got me levels about right there. Yeah, doesn't look too bad, I think. Let's make a start. Let's see if we can get it to stay in a nice shape. Wish me luck. Right, so I ploughed on, and we've now got some metal back in that door, and also there. Not sure if you're picking it up. What have we got there? Got that lip tucked under and welded up. Yeah, this door is very holey. Even the repairs of the repairs have got holes on them. It's a case of how far do I go with it. Ideally, it does want a new door, and obviously that up to that swage line there, we are going to be putting a stone chip anyway, so a lot of this is going to be hidden, as we well know, but at least now there's some metal in there that's not rotten. So we're getting there slowly. So I think next time I come up, I think I'm going to actually like dress these doors up now and get some filler back on them, because it is going to need filler, basically just to build everything back up because of the previous repairs. As you can see here, there was a lot of filler that we took off, and obviously, you know, things are done to get things repaired and looking nice. So I think I can come back next week or next time, skim some filler, fiberglass filler, and get it all looking nice and level now, because I just want to plough on now and get this done. There's obviously still some repairs here I need to do. Hopefully I can just fill weld those. At the end of the day, it's metal anyway. Not sure what I'm doing with this yet. Obviously there is a hole there, but I might have to just weld it in sections, I think, because I was struggling to manipulate some metal to replace it all in one. So I was actually struggling. So I think I might just have to resort to the old way I did it, and that was just make it in sections, and it might just be a little bit easier that way. So there'll be that. They'll be getting some filler on there, and hopefully at some point getting some stone chip on there as well. So yeah, I've had a good couple of hours up here. It's been good fun. I've not had a coffee, I've not had a drink. He's left me no biscuits at all. So yeah, not impressed, mate. Right, there we go. So that's all from me in this video. It's been a great day. Good couple of hours doing that front door. I think I did make the wise choice of, rather than doing bits, just to cut that piece of metal out, because it was just absolutely rotten. So we've now got good metal in there, so all good. So ready for filler and things like that. So all that's left for me to do is just clean up, lock up, and go home in the Mighty White. Mighty White is at a show tomorrow, Swaddling Coat Transport Festival or something like that. That would have already been and done and gone by the time this video goes out. Oh well, I've still got work to do on the black one, obviously, so I'll be chucking some videos in now and then, as and when I do them. So yeah, right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and as usual, take care of yourselves and each other. See you later. Bye.